little pauses to me, man, that shit sounds so incredible to me. I want to get back to the song. This shit is nasty.
I'm gonna start this back from the beginning. Charismatic frontman can do a lot.
Yeah, boy.
Can do a lot for a band. They can make a band and kill a band.
Nasty though. That is nasty.
Wrong to me.
That is nasty.
The riffs and my man Peter Steele's voice.
Really, it's like nails on a chalkboard to me, guys. So, but we're gonna get through it. We're gonna get through it. And it's never mind. Keep it going, George. just keep it going. Check us out on Patreon, guys, where we give you our exclusive access to all of our videos, 186 videos and counting.
Bangers too, though. Bangers. You know, nothing too shabby. I mean, I don't know, like a Led Zeppelin marathon. We got Metallica on there, some Megadeth stuff. You know, I'm just saying. Just throwing that out there, man.
What's up, guys? Your boys are back. I'm Ryan, my man, George.
What's up, guys? How you living out there, man? Shout out to the free thinkers, of course. Shout out to everybody that's been following us on Def to Radio, our Instagram, and deftoradio.com, our website. Make sure you guys follow us on both of those platforms. It's a great way to support the channel, and of course, a great way to get on our radar. As far as requests are concerned, the information for both will be in the description below.
And as always, guys, make sure you like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Make sure it's set to all so you get all our videos as they drop. Up-and-coming artists, man, you know what to do. Click the link in the description. We'll do about 60 seconds of your song in front of one of our up-and-coming videos, get you some exposure. Or if you want a full video, we can get that done too, man. All the information will be down below, man. So getting back to Judas Priest, man. We did
back to him.
Yeah, we did You Got Another Thing Coming. You know, we just dropped that, I think, like 4 or 5 days ago, something like that.
Yeah.
So we and I know under that video y'all was saying the Sentinel. That's the one.
That's what
the
you guys
Sentinel.
said.
Make it happen.
The Sentinel has been a big request for a while. You know, I'm actually surprised when we did You've Got Another Thing Coming. I'm surprised we didn't remember the Sentinel.
Yeah.
We just happened to run into You've Got Another Thing Coming, I believe, because Jacob Lewis had recommended that. But the Sentinel has been a way bigger request. So this is well past due for us. This is off of the Defenders of Faith album, which came out in, 1984, I believe? So let's get right back to Judas Priest, man. We wanted to catch y'all while y'all was still hot. Some of the new people that just joined Patreon specifically for Judas Priest, they're gonna be like, oh shit, we about to just cancel. Oh, never mind.
Yeah,
We're trying to catch them people. Let's get into it. Judas Priest, The Sentinel.
Like that tone. Okay.
Sounds like a Judas Sisters.
Switch it up on us.
I know. They are though. Go ahead, Ryan. They jamming.
They jamming. My voice is 1, 2.
Then it's like with the sworn too.
Yeah, man. But the way this shit started though,
Yes.
that shit was nasty.
Talk to 'em.
Oh my God. I thought this was gonna be slow. I thought this was gonna be a slow. I thought that when the groove dropped in, it was gonna be a slow, powerful, long riff. The way it started, I thought they were gonna keep that going a little bit longer. That shit was that. This is cool, don't get me wrong, but the way that shit started, oh my God. I love that.
I was expecting medium thrash. I was expecting mid-tempo. It's just a little bit faster than I thought that they were gonna. I felt like they're kind of almost in like an Iron Maiden-like pace to me, which is fine, but I want to acknowledge something. They are getting busy though.
Yes, they are.
And the tone, what you said, Ryan, like the tone was so perfect at the onset of this, man. That shit sounded so ridiculous. It's just once they got into this sped up groove, I was just like, okay, it sounds great, but it's just, I'm like, okay, it's getting into what I feel like is more of that time Iron Maiden is, that style. But dude, it sounds great. I want to make it clear that it does sound great. bag, though. They did their bag.
Amidst the upturned, burned-out cars, the challengers await. And in their fists clutch iron bars with which to seal his fate. Across his chest, in scabbard's rest, the rows of throwing knives, whose razor points in challenge tests have finished many lives.
Hey,
Here we go.
hey, this is
It's medium thrash, man.
But we gotta go back to that. Let's go back to that. Hold
We
on,
on
we
the
can't
same
just,
page,
we
bro.
can't just gloss over that.
Yeah.
That's exactly what George was talking about when he said medium thrash, and I'm glad that this came in because I didn't know what you meant by that. But I mean, I've heard you say that before, but
90% of what we heard from Metallica.
that's
And
it.
Black Sabbath.
Are you-
Black Sabbath.
Oh
is
yeah,
what
that's
it is.
just nasty.
That's medium thrash.
That's medium thrash to
That's
you?
medium
Oh, okay.
thrash.
No, that's nasty.
They know how to slow it down and bring it back, and they can speed it up, but they got that slow mid-tempo, baby, with nasty riffs in it. That's what this, to me,
Yeah.
maybe I'm wrong with tempos and all that, but that's what they did right here in that transition is what I was talking about.
I thought that this song was going to be like that. I didn't, but now that we got a clear definition of what medium thrash is, yes, let's just call it that. Yeah, I thought it was going to be medium thrashed out at the beginning when they had those riffs at the beginning, how it started. I thought it was going to drop into this.
that.
Yeah, I thought it was going to drop right into this. So even though what they're playing is cool, I'm digging it. I like it, but I really like what I'm hearing right now. And before we get into that little instrumental and that guitar solo, I want us to pull that back. How they transitioned into that and how that dropped in.
That was nasty.
Was nasty. And Jesus, the little nuances and the little flair of how he was playing that guitar within that little slow down medium thrash type segment right there. Nasty.
I want to say, though, man, before we get back to it, I really do appreciate what they've done this entire song. I do want to make sure to make that clear to you guys. Because I think you guys, it's a subconscious thing, man. I think you guys are a little let down when we don't feel the exact same way as you do. But I want to make it clear that I appreciated everything up into that transition that I said that I really actually liked. You know what I mean? Just so y'all know. Yeah.
Addressed the rows of throwing knives, whose razor points in challenge tests have finished many lives.
Leave it right there, bro. Leave it right there, baby. Just leave it alone.
That shit is so nasty. That shit is nasty.
Come on, man. Leave it
Jesus.
alone, man.
And the way that dropped in was just.
Just leave it alone, man. Just leave it alone. Let's pull it back one more time.
Yeah, one more again. Like this. Yeah. That was so nasty. I hope it's like short-lived.
They really are. Coming out of that direction. What else we got? What we got? Yeah, bring that back.
Facing one another, the stand of each a time. Then all at once, the silence falls as the bell ceases its chime. Upon the line, the challengers, with shrieks and cries, rushing forward. The knives fly out like bullets upon their deadly course. Screams of pain and agony rent the silent air. seas. Blood runs everywhere. The figure stands expressionless, impassive and alone. Unweighted by his victory, and the seas of death he sown. Swore to avenge.
He's cooking. I do want to
They destroyed that.
They did, though.
They killed
They
that.
really did, though. I don't think you can really deny that one.
Yeah, they
They
destroyed
did cook.
that. Yeah, that I see why that was such
Yeah.
a big request.
Yeah, I get it.
They destroyed that.
I get it.
I ain't gonna bullshit you. Yeah, they
Everybody
destroyed
destroyed
that. Yeah, that was incredible, man, and I really appreciated that. But can we go back to that part that we like? One more time. That part right there was so nasty to me, and I'm mad that it was so short-lived. Why not just stay in that just
leave
a
it
little bit
alone.
longer? That shit was nasty. That shit there?
But this is incredible. It is. Coming out of that nasty riff from a technical standpoint and soloing out of that is really, really well done.
It is.
This is just one of those situations for me, man, where I am floored with the song. I think it's great. It's done at a really high level. I think that this is. I can see how this could be looked at as an A+ song, a metal classic, all that shit that I see it. I hear it. Maybe not something that I would play, but I definitely more so appreciate.
Yeah.
But that part right there, that 2 minutes and 18 seconds or so, like that part is something I would play.
Yeah.
And that I can, like, outside of the channel groove to is just a nastiness to me. And I feel like I told Ryan, I was like, I feel like this is, before I kind of started reading what the song was about, I was like, this is like going to slay a dragon music. And I feel like that's kind of another part of why bands like Iron Maiden don't appeal to me as well. It's just this like adventure-like feel, off to war or marching off to the sea or marching off to slay a dragon. And it almost seems mythical to me. And it's just hard for me to attach to that. And I just kind of felt that with this song as well. And it looks like this song is about the Sentinel, is like lyrics describe an emotionally cold and ruthlessly vengeful character known as the Sentinel, battling and killing whoever dares challenge him. The setting invokes gang, mob warfare.
Wow.
But the Sentinel fights with Blaze, and there are hints that he may be of supernatural origin. So it's kind of like fantasy-like to me. And that's just kind of like, not my thing. But man, did they play their ass off.
they did.
And man, my man, Rob Halford was in his bag, though. He was in his bag. He was a little bit more high-pitched than this, but he killed the high-pitchedness, though. Like, he was on a crazy level. And I thought the vocals and the instrumentation complemented each other very, very well. There were some dynamics that were going along with Rob's vocals that I thought were nasty.
Yeah.
They crushed it.
They did, man. Shout out to everybody. And what is it? Tipton and Downing? Is that
Yeah.
right? Tipton. Let me look
It's
it up.
all
Make,
work.
make sure I'm not fucking it up. Yeah, Glenn Tipton and KK Downing. Yeah, man. They destroyed that. I actually like the song. I do like it from beginning to end. I like it all. But I loved the beginning and that part that we just played again, whatever that 2 minutes and whatever, 18 seconds or whatever. Those two parts I loved. Even though I like the song, I think that's a playlist for me. I'm not a big fan of the kind of like the sped up type of tempo, but I think this worked because they were playing so well and they still gave me elements of the parts that I really loved that it can make my playlist. So I mean,
dope.
I liked it a lot, man. I thought that they fucking destroyed this. This is one of the best songs I think
killed it.
we've done on the channel, man.
They killed it. Shout out to y'all, everybody in the comments that told us to get to this one. Rob and the gang, KK Downing and Glenn Tipton and all them, everybody in the band. got crazy, man. Shout out to y'all. That's the end of the video. If you guys enjoyed it, please hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Make sure you guys check out our Patreon channel and, of course, our website, defteradio.com. It's a great way to support what we got going on here. The information for both will be in the description below. I'm George. That's Ryan. Las Vegas. We out.